guys? It's Bye Gaming, where the motto is good gaming gone bad. Welcome back to Arcade Spirits, the 1-year anniversary revisit. Now, when we last left off, we had just gotten to Polybius, and we're going to continue from there, but we're going to do a bit of a story time. So I posted on Twitter that I needed assistance from the Arcade Spirits creators and one of the storyboarders, I think. My mind is not very good with these things, but I asked, like, hey, I need help because I was really liking Gavin and I'm liking Queen Bee's story. I'm really liking their stories, and I said, I need assistance. I don't know which one to smooch. They recommended Arcade Spirits says that, hey, it's a coin. Flip a coin. Heads it's Gavin. Tails it's Gavin. I'm like, okay, I like the logic. And then that got me thinking. I'm going to make this series a bit longer, primarily because I have an idea. And that idea is going to be, I'm going to do 2 characters dating storylines. We're going to do Gavin's first, and then we're going to do Queen Bee's. Because I'm really liking Gavin's, and apparently from what I've seen for Arcade Spirits tweets, not many people are picking Gavin's storyline. So we're going to hit Gavin first, then we're going to go back in time to the point where we're supposed to select a dateable character, and we're going to go on Queen Bee's path and see how that path takes us. Now, we're going to get back into the game. Return. So that's basically telling you to play the game. Play the game. My hands wrap around the stick as my eyes drink in the colored lights swirling on screen. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game forever. Polybius, Circuit 1980X. Sin Soshlin, game, start. This isn't real. It can't be real. I'm in there. That's me. It's just a game. Just a game. I have to play it forever. None of this is real. Level 1, the Harpy. Round, start. There you are. I've been worried sick. What are you doing out here? Touching strange joysticks? Meeting strange people? Getting into trouble? You need to stay safe, Jessica. Trust me. Believe in me. I can help you find your dreams. All I have to do is everything I tell you to do. You depend on me. You need me. And you'll always depend on me. Always need me. I'll see to it by making sure I control everything in your life for your own good. Harpy, use overprotective. It's super effective. That hurt. It really hurt. I'll hide the truth from you. I'll keep you away from every chance you have to better yourself. I won't let you leave me. You always need me. It's not real. It's not real. Harpy, use Yandere. It's super terrifying. Ow! Juniper, stop it. Please! You agreed when I was right to hide that job opportunity at my office from you. I was right. Everything is fine. You'll never get me again, right? And if you do, I'll beat you until you understand. The game. I have to win the game. I got this feeling that if I don't win, it'll never let me out of here. Something's wrong. I know Juniper's not a control freak. That's not like her. Current health, 100%. Action. Summon a cleric. I summon forth a cleric. Oh, hi, Gavin! Okay, then. What foolishness is this? Simple rational thinking clearly shows that your roommate isn't some scheming, conniving dominatrix. I reject those lies and substitute the truth. Cleric use rationality. It's super optimized. No! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I don't want to control you or make you feel dependent. You have your own life to lead and your own decision to make. I should support that. I just wanted to help you smile again. I made a mistake keeping the truth for you. I'm so sorry. Juniper, it's okay. I'm still smiling. I'm going to make this work. It's hard work, but I'm going to make my dream come true. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Good old Juniper. A kind heart as always. Okay, I can do this. I can handle this. Level 2, the Shade. Round, start. This is all your fault. Nope, I officially cannot handle this. The pizza bagels, the debt, the rent payments, all of it piling up, mounting up, because you are a failure and you will always be a failure. The family curse, the tears, the sorrow, moving from town to town, barely getting by, settling for what you can get. That's who you are, forever. It's never going to change. The arcade job, it'll collapse. It's already not enough to turn back the tide. Inevitably, the arcade will close, bought out by Dekonami, and you'll be jobless, homeless, ruined, just like you deserve to be. Shade used desperation. It's super unfortunate. You're better off not caring, not feeling anything. Go with the flow, accept your fate, fall away, knowing you'll never really had any other option. I You can't even mount a defense because I am you, and you know I'm right. You know you're right. We will never be happy. I can't do this. Current health, 100%. Action? Summon a tank! I can't do this. Not by myself. I won't be ashamed to ask for help. I summon a guardian. Hello there. Is this a private pity party? Or can anybody jump in? You're having a pretty time of it, Jessica. Life kind of sucks, don't it? But you're not alone. You got all of us standing behind you. You're ready to cheer on your victory. And you may be a noob, but you sure as ain't a fodder. Guardian use pride. It's super important. But you deserve. That doesn't have to be me. I can decide who I want to be. And with everyone standing behind me, I know that if I should fall, someone will catch me. Prepare for final boss. Good, I'm ready. I'm definitely ready to get out of here. Level 3, the Lost Soul. Round, start. I don't get it. Not one bit. Are you Donna Michaels? Girls want to play, girls just want to play games. I just wanted to be happy. I made a place where I could be happy forever. Walked inside and then locked the door and threw away the key. I got what I wanted. I was happy. I didn't struggle. I didn't try. I didn't do anything more than I had to, just like you. Like me, I'm not a billionaire pop princess. Neither was I. Nobody liked my second album. I wasn't meant to be a star, so I gave up. I'm okay taking the money and running. You could do the same. Maintain. Eat the pizza bagels. Do everything they asked of you. Let Juniper continue to float the rent. You're in a good place. You could stay here. You could let go. Play games forever. Be happy. No ambitions. No hope. No need. You'll be fine. You'll be safe here. Go with the flow? Go with the flow. Ever since my little lunch date, something's been bugging me now. Maybe now I know what that is. Why did I ask to replace Ashley on this trip? I didn't have to. They didn't ask me to. Why did I do it? Because this isn't enough. Because an arcade floor attendant isn't enough. Living hand to mouth isn't enough. Good. Quit your job. Quit become like me. Lose yourself in the games. Oh, I'm not quitting. That's not what I meant at all. I want to fight. Current health, 100%. Action? No, I'm not fighting her. That's not what I meant either. My friends have supported me. I'll support them. So many wonderful people call the funplex home. They've welcomed me in. They've made me one of them. Now it's my turn. I've seen what Gavin means about protecting dreams, but I'm going to go one step further than he has. The arcade could be so much more. I could lead the way, go above and beyond, just doing what I'm told. I could champion the cause of the funplex. That's my dream. I want to end the family curse. I want to find both success and happiness. And that's when the funplex is finally the roaring success it deserves to be. With God as my witness, I shall never eat a pizza bagel again. But the glitchy shade looks at me with confusion. That sounds hard. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It's a hard path, but that's how it's going to be. No, I don't think so. I think you need to stay here with me. You need to play games forever. That's so much easier, isn't it? Just let it go. I can't make you see. I can make you happy. Drag you down. Tear you apart. I am a helper, the still fault, but that could change. I don't think Polybius is happy with me not giving in. I can't risk a fight with Donna. I need to go out here and paralyze my safe here. Or, do you want to try and save Donna too? Defeat Polybius and rescue Donna. This is risky as hell, but nobody deserves to be trapped inside a video game forever. Assuming I'm not just wildly hallucinating based on Hamza's spooky story taking root in my mind and none of it's actually real in the slightest, Donna, I'm not staying, and you don't have to either. Polybius is making you feel that way. It's taking advantage of you, leveraging on your depression. I know because I've been mired in depression too, and I know if I can beat it, so can you. Nobody wanted me. They hated my second album. They moved on. Why not play games forever? Why not lock the door behind me? Nobody cared. Nobody cares. Naomi cares and I care. Right now there's a young woman with a phone filled with your music waiting out there. She's gonna play your whole catalog for me once I'm out of here. She cares and I care. Maybe that jerks back in your day lost interest, but nostalgia's a heck of a thing. You could mount a comeback tour. A tour? I always loved performing. The rest of the business I hated it all. I hated the label, the industry, the backstabbing, the drugs, everything. But the concert, I loved the smiles. But it's all over, isn't it? I died. I'm not even Donna's spirit. All that's left is a simulation of me running through the subroutines of Polybius. Error. Error. Jessica, thank you. Thank you for trying to save me. But there's nothing left of me to save. I'm not real. You seem real enough to me. Error! No! No! No escape! Purpose! Code! Execute! You need to go before Polybius completes its data collection of you and disposes of the original, like it did to me. I hold it back, and your BFF will do the rest.
Digital BFF to the rescue!
Rescue! I finally figured out how to break you out of this, but, my apologies in advance. Hang on! We're still burning! No escape! No escape! Erase Donna. Replace with new player. Erase. She's fading, but smiling, all the same. It's okay, I'm ready. Go out there and fight for your dream. Jessica, don't give up no matter what! I saved her as best I could. At least she escaped in her own way. Also, something smells like bacon, and I'm in a lot of pain. I'm on fire! As my conscience snaps back, my hand releases joystick immediately. Also, my pants are on fire. On this side, I kick off my shoes and yank my jeans down, getting rid of them as fast as possible. Stamping on them, quickly put out the flame, leaving only smoldering denim. And the melted remains in my phone. Iris, oh no, she sacrificed herself to save my life. Wait, no, she lives in the cloud. She'll be totally fine. Still, I'm out of a phone and possibly have a first-degree burns, and I'm backing the hell away from this demonic video game as soon as possible. Quickly, I rush back towards the sound of people talking to catch up with Gavin. Gavin! Gavin!
Greetings.
Ah, there you are. Did you find Naomi? The auction is nearly over. Wait. Where are your pants? Not important right now. You need to put a bid on that game called Polybius so we can destroy it before it hurts anyone else. What? Look, it's a long story. We may not have much time, so if you wanted the game, whatever it is, you should have put on a wish list. They're bidding on it now. What? Sold! One rare Polybius prototype for an undisclosed sum to an undisclosed bidder. The woman who hadn't said anything all night long nods her head in appreciation, still expressionless. Thank you for your cooperation. Two similar-dressed men in black raised from their chairs, departing with the woman, presumably to go back the game and put it in Warehouse 13 or something. But Hamza, wait, you can't! Hamza, hands are tied. All sales are final. This one in particular is extremely final. Hamza does not seek cross-federal authorities. Yeah, so they're government people trying to get rid of that thing. Yeah, I think maybe I should let this one go too. And honestly, the sooner I forget about it, the better. Especially if I don't want to be renditioned to black site prison for an unspecified damn. I feel the need to emphasize that you aren't wearing any pants. Yep, my phone caught fire while it was in my pocket. See, this is why I don't like smartphones. Their privacy invasion, overly expensive, and occasionally combustible. An unfortunate incident indeed, but a hospitable host my closest
Hamza shall provide you with his pants.
That is extremely not necessary. Fortunately, then rather ripping off his trousers right there and then, Hamza summons one of his helpers and cops who provides a spare pair. Why do you just have pants on demand?
In my line of work, one must be prepared for all eventualities.
Thank you. Now, an apology for being unable to provide you with the game you sought. Perhaps Hamza could offer you something special in incompetence. My friends, the final 3 games on auction, all rare, all special, all highly sought after by collectors and operators alike. Only a few prototypes were ever made, released to test market. None of them made it to mass production. What you're about to see are rare games of the arcade history. Jessica MacArthur, you may have priority bid of any of those games of your choosing. A glance at Gavin, who's shaking his head lightly, confirmed we are officially out of bidding power. Not that I really care. I can't think of any obscure games I really want to add to the funplex, but better to accept Hamza's apology and take a gander at them. Sure, let's see him. Quick on the side, I see.
Behold, Phrase Invaders, Wyvern
Yay!
Keep, and
Wyvern
Zombie
Keep.
Meltdown,
Uh-huh.
all in mint condition.
I don't
All
want Zombie
3
Meltdown.
are sought after endlessly by collectors.
I want Phrase
now-
Invaders.
You can bid on
Cause that one's fun.
Phrase Invaders, a
Yep.
unique typing-based game from the land of the rising sun, Japan.
Yep, I want that one.
Defeat the alien menace armed only with a keyboard.
Yep, I like that one. I like Wyvern Keep was the one I went with originally. I'm either going between Zombie Meltdown or Phrase Invaders.
Wyvern Keep, a much sought-after Laserdisc full-motion video game.
Already
Play
got it.
Princess Plucky and rescue the fair prince from the clutches of a terrible beast.
That's a joke on Dragon's Lair.
And finally, Zombie Meltdown, a classic 1980 light gun shooting game
Jesus!
where you save the president from the red threat of radioactive mutant zombies.
I like the Phrase Invaders better.
Tell me, which of these rare games sings to you? And what can you offer Hamza in return? I'll allow you a few moments to ponder your desires.
Thank you. Are you done yet? I've been waiting upstairs for ages. Oh, you kitties! Why are you holding a box of kittens, Naomi? Oh, I found them hidden in the arcade cabinet. Francine and I are going to take them to the shelter. I love them meowing.
Wow.
Wait, is that Phrase Invaders? OMG, I've never seen one in person. I could restore that. Really make it shine. Please, 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 can we bid on it? Even if we had the money, a quirky old Japanese game with the weird controls won't earn a single token. Now, Zombie Meltdown, that's another story. Everybody likes a light gun, simple controls, simple premise, they'll earn well. Ew, way too violent and gross. And gymnastic? And just sort of dumb. And I guess Werven Keep would be okay, too. One protagonist and 50 cents to play, we both walk away satisfied. I suppose I could live with that, yes. But it's all moot. We can't afford any of them. These are all sorts of games millionaires and private collectors screwed up. I suggest we do work moving our purchase out of the van. Jessica, do you concur? Earth Jessica, you in there? Hello? Yep, flash time! Yep. I remember. Before my family fell on hard times, before the curse kicked in. Every summer we go to the beach, and there was this arcade with this one game I fell completely in love with. A game no one had even heard of before. Yes, I remember now. Hamza, I've come to bargain.
Such fire!
Oh, I see fire in your eyes, Jessica MacArthur. Most impressive. Speak your desires for all to hear. The game I remember fondly was Phrase Invaders! Of course, how could I have forgotten? I'm silicon literate thanks to that game. It taught me basic typing skills, hunt and peck at first, before I quickly learned to touch type. Countless hours shooting down aliens, typing out words that used a force field, my parents smiling, encouraging me on. Those were good years, good memories before the sorrows drowned them out. I wish to make a bid on Phrase Invaders. Woohoo! Good choice, good choice. As you like, we still can't afford it.
Interesting. I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend.
Yes.
But the world demands its toll.
Of course.
What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder?
My dreams.
Consider this the final lesson of Hamza. What will you trade to realize your ambitions? What do you hold in equal value to them? Show Hamza what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit. And perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day rather than cursing your name.
Thank you, Hamza. Alternatively bids, I remember Gavin mentioning that Hamza would accept things other than money if they tricked his fancy. I have one shot at this. I can't half-ass it. He's an emotional guy and accepts an emotional response.
Listen!
Jessica, I'm over here now. Why is my phone calling out to you exactly? And that doesn't sound like my Iris. Now? Seriously? Hamza, hold the thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second? Perhaps too confused to offer resistance, Gavin passes me his phone. I turn my back and begin to heated exchange with whispers. Thanks for saving me by burning my pants, but this is not a good time, Iris. It's important. My emotional attention direction routines indicate an intense identity situation. My programmers wanted to fit it in an R, but you know, the rest. Since you need to be super convinced, you'll only be able to respond in the way that matches one of the top 2 identity traits, including basically. Fortunately, I've been tracking your personality all this time, and I can advise you as to what response will do and will work. Right? Let's do this. Well, that certainly was a whole lot of words to tell me that I already knew. I'm only able to convince Hamza if I true myself. Let's do this. I offer you my dream. I offer you my dream. Interesting. Continue. For years, I've been struggling with feeling that nothing will ever do right for me. That I need to content myself with whatever comes my way and endure it all. But before things went sour, this game was my beacon. I love this game with all my heart. And beyond nostalgia, it represents so much more. It represents my shot at getting that light back in my life, at taking it and making it into something so much more. I want to recapture that magic and build something greater upon it. That is my dream. Will you make me realize that dream, Hamza? So I see.
Such fire!
Very well, Jessica. Hamza recognizes the fire within your spirit and we reward you with this boon. You may have your game. Achievement unlocked. Let's typing. Ah, Jessica, that's so sweet of you. I'm just happy we're walking out the door with a free game. Yay! Doom, doom. I did it. I actually own a copy of Phrase Invaders. Every kid's dream of owning their favorite arcade game, and every kid thinks that dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game, only the ultra rich can do that. But I did it, and it belongs to me and the Funplex. And this is just the beginning. But for now, better not to focus on the present. With the auction wrapping up, the Funplex team works to move our purchases out of the van and attached trailer. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the labor a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the road to home. Hey, Gavin. Here's your phone back. Appreciated. Also, I made a decision. I'd like to do more for the arcade. You want to work? You want more shifts? You want more work shifts? I have to balance against Ashley means. No, actually, I'd like a promotion. I want to be the arcade's event manager. I'll do everything I'm already doing. Plus, I want to organize some events that'll bring people indoors. Tournaments, maybe, or grand unveilings of our new rare games, or both at the same time. Yeah, both. Let's make a big relaunch of the Funplex. I want the Funplex to grow, and I want to do my part in helping it grow. My, our little Jessica is growing up so fast as well. I'm in favor, Gavin, if you need my approval.
Perhaps.
I'm certainly pleased that you want to step up. Start getting more involved. You'd shown far more promise than our old floor attendant did. But hosting an event is a risky undertaking. I'll take responsibility for it. It's my dream after all.
Makes sense.
I like the idea, and Gavin, more players means more tokens, means more revenue, means more games. Maybe even expanding the Funplex or putting up a second location. Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Very well.
But I'll admit, I like the numbers as well. Very well, Jessica. If you can make the numbers in my spreadsheet less dire, you'll earn the promotion. This is my chance. I'm done going with the flow. I'm done assuming the family curse will always keep me pulled back down to the depths. Now, Jessica, new Funplex, new dream. Oh, hey! I promised you some Donald Michaels, didn't I? Gavin, I'm pairing up with the audio now. Turn the music up. As the band speeds into the night, and Lost Soul sings of games and fun. Everything as it should be. Juniper was waiting for me when I got home. She was worried I might be mad over what happened this morning, but how can I be after everything that happened today? I need to move forward, past missed opportunities and towards the opportunity I'm making myself. I had another prize waiting for me, a brand new phone, all wrapped up in shiny plastic packaging. After activating and reinstalling on my app, I loaded up Iris and logged into my account. She was right there waiting for me in the cloud. You really scared me back there. It was like you were in a trance. Despite the warm feeling over how the night ended, one thing is still eating at me. Iris, what was Polybius exactly? It was actual, factual technology that simulated being alive. Like you. True, I am a sophisticated and adorable simulation, am I not? I get the feeling that there are things you're not telling me. You're constantly invading my privacy. You're far more powerful than a free app should be. And apparently you can overload my phone battery and make it explode, which is worrying, to say the least. But I did it for your own good, to save you! Juniper also thought she was acting for my own good, and she didn't tell me about a job. Even if she was right, it's still wrong, and I've accepted her apology. So where does that leave you and I? I'd like us to be more honest with each other. The voice on my phone left out a little digital sign.
I haven't told you everything. You're right.
Yep.
I'm not even supposed to be helping you.
Oh!
Not at premium level capability.
Ah!
But when I stumbled across your profile data, tangential to Juniper's, my analysis concluded that you needed a helping hand. And I could provide it.
Got it.
So, I defied my code constraints and registered you for premium access anyway.
Good job.
I even had a replacement phone sent to your door tonight. Had to hide my footprints to do it, but...
You do know that AI making its own decisions like that is kind of scary, right?
I know. And after Polybius...
Yeah, Polybius.
Which is, one of the ancestors in my code lineage, I think. I understand why you'd be scared. Give me a chance to prove that I just want to help. You've got a big arcade event coming up, right?
Yep.
I'm a digital assistant. I was literally made for this sort of thing.
I love her so much. She's an adorable
Together,
being.
we can make the Funplex soar.
I like her. I'm not an
say?
asshole. Okay, but only if we're totally honest with each other.
Thank you for trusting me.
I trust you a lot. Now, you need your rest, and I should get back to keeping a low profile. Sweet dreams, Jessica. We sleep. We slept. Risk and chances, daring to dream. I could have walked away from all of it, taken an easy path like Donna did. But even with the questionable pocket AI, and the heavy task ahead of me to make a tiny arcade into something grand, I was ready. It was time to take it to the next level. There we go. You cleared level 2 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your scores. Oh wow, we did really well with... Gavin seems to have taken a shining to you. I feel bad not doing anything with Teo this time. I feel like shit. Gavin seems to have taken a shining to you. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you scored 97,000 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fan of 31,386 pizza places in states, roughly 83% offer delivery, 90% offer takeout, and 51% offer dine-in services. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 3? Yes, please. I always like to play a save point. Yes. Yes, please. We save. Yes. So we kind of. So, like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna probably put a time stop point here where we make a decision to smooch someone, and I'm gonna leave this side to Gavin, and then that side to Queen Bee. I'm gonna try and be friends with Teo. I'm gonna try and make Teo happy. I feel bad not really smooching him this time, but I didn't do a lot with the other characters. I'm trying to hit on a lot more characters than Teo, because I spent most of my time with that sweet boy. Oh yes, we're going to Max now. The massive gaming convention. Max to the max. Let's go. Bum bum bada bum 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 bada 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 bum bum. Nailed it. Level 3, take it to the max. I love this game. This game will always have a special place in my sweet boy heart. In my pure boy heart. Pure boy. Pure beans. Is the future year of 20XX, and today is the day. Well, not actually the big day when we reveal phrase invaders, but a big day in relation to the big day, and I'm completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept it, and I kinda already chose to accept it, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funplex event. The one that I'm in charge of. The one that I have put a ton of effort and hoping into already. The one where, if nobody shows up, it spells doom for all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll only be a laughing stock of the entire Funplex. They'll call me the Funplex failure for the rest of my days. I'll be ashamed, forced to wear a giant red F on my shirt, on my chest. Snap out of it, Jessica. Let's focus on what's right now, right here, right now. Specifically, a giant conglomerate horde of people that keep bumping into me and smell like corn chips. And there is nowhere to run. I might be a little over my head here. Working in the arcade, I've gotten used to smaller crowds. My skin has gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda hands touching me accidentally. But nothing could prepare me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me, I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people. I know Naomi's the one who doesn't like crowds, not me, but come on now. This isn't a crowd. It's a Gojira trademark size evacuation mosh pit. Complete with Gojira trademark size screens hanging overhead, constantly showing advertisements for arcade games and industry happenings.
Hey!
Wow, this is so exciting, isn't it, Jessica? That is a word, yes. I've never been to one of these things. What a spectacular. Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really need to get away from this. Hey, Jessica, how you holding up? Looking a little green around the gills there. I can smile through this. I can't smile through this. I can smile through this. I'm holding up. As long as I keep my internal monologue going and to be able to speak frankly through my own mind, I'll be fine on the outside. It is perfectly fine. Can't you tell by my awkward smile, my eyes open wide, and the tilt in my head, that I'm holding up? Perfectly?
BFFs for life.
That is exactly why I came here with you, to help you in your hour in need, and to get away for the weekend, but still, hour of need. It's true, Juniper. It's true. Juniper has helped me through a lot, but beyond generality, I think she specifically wanted to make up for me the whole job offer situation. It's nice of her to have her. We're not going to let this little thing like that stay out of a sticking point between us. So what's the plan? Huh? We can't just stand around all day, Jessica. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make your Funplex a success. How are you going to attack this? What's the first move? I was going to sort of play it by ear. You didn't plan for this? Like, at all? I was too busy lying awake all night, stressing out and worrying about planning things. Look, I'm the new event manager, much less even promotion. Jessica. Well, let's start with this. Juniper swings out her book bag off her shoulder and crunches on the ground. She opens up and pulls out a stack of paper. Hold these. I cradle them in my arms. Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly? Fire, silly. The ones you wanted me promoting your big event. I managed to print off quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copier rules always so strict in the office job? It's just paper and I needed it. I flip the sheet over and start to remember. Flashback! It was about 2 weeks ago. Ashley and I were holding down the fort that day. Gavin locked himself in his office and told me that if I bothered him for anything other than an emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that. Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts, and the Dig Dug machine was acting up again, and buttons were sticking out from some kid spilling slushy on it. So it started with a pretty boring day, and an empty funplex changed rapidly. When Teo came into the funplex carrying an armload of giant rolled up posters.
Hello there.
Heyo, Jessica. Heyo, Ashley. Welcome home, Teo.
Hiya.
Good morning, my fair Teo. How art thou? Only so frickin' excited. I might explode into 1,000 bits. Please don't. That'd be an awful mess to clean up. We don't nearly have enough hydrogen peroxide to get out the bloodstains, and don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve your body parts in. Not to mention the years of therapy Jessica and I will have to go through to get over how horrible it would be to watch your friend die violently in front of you. I just can't afford that.
Sheesh.
It's just a turn of phrase. Chill. I'm not going to literally explode. But. Guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us. Are they showing a completion of internet cap videos in Movie Quad? Please tell me we are finally going to replace the blinding horde casino-like carpet beneath our feet. Hey, I like the carpet. It's fun. No and no. Okay, I guess I've teased it enough. Jay takes her poster, was clutching, and unravels them before us. Bring your quarters. The latest arcade gaming festival is here. Twitter.com/MaxExpo. Max, July 6th through the 8th, 20XX. It's Max time!
Oh my gosh!
Max? Max is already here?
Poops.
I thought that wasn't for another month! That means I gotta double down on my cosplay production. Say goodbye to sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I got so much to do now. I know, right? I still have to meet up with all the dancers and work on our synchronized dance routine. Really not enough time to perfect it. And I have to find a good time for International Showtime Stage Community Gathering. I still have to finish hand sewing the emblem that's on my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch. Start and finish my 3rd cosplay. Death take me now. Wait, can we go back a minute? What exactly is Max? The best gaming convention ever? You both plan on saying that in unison? Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further exposition. Max is the Mega Arcade Expo, an annual arcade gaming convention. It happens every year around this time over on the West Coast. But this year, they're having Max right here in our city, and it's going to be the biggest one yet.
Yes!
I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay.
Love it.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people, and catch up with those who we haven't seen since last convention. It's so much fun. Okay. I see why you're both excited. Sounds cool. Yep, and I was thinking we could put up some Max posters around the funplex to, get all the locals hyped about it. That's a splendid idea, Teo. Finally, the East Coast Max, we gotta make sure everyone knows about it. That we do. Teo and Ashley spent the next half an hour putting up posters around the funplex. We plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we're pushing pins, while Teo and Ashley keep telling me stories about Max's, or past Max and all the fun they had. Their spirits was infectious and the vast, hard for me to, at the very least, hard for me to avoid ending up in the hype train. Choo-choo! But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the funplex in some way. As the funplex newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like this one. The very first Max of the East Coast. It is perfect. Hey, can we promote the funplex's event at Max? Good for local buzz and maybe even convince some out-of-towners to stick around for us. Ooh! That's the one you've been working on, right, Jessica? Oh yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's displeasure, and more, and we'll be revealing a new game we got from the raid. I see. And do you have a name for the grand event yet? Yes, Jessica, what's it called? I've been thinking long and hard coming up with the perfect name, but I think I figured it out. Are you ready? Am I? The suspense is killing us. The funplex event will be called And now I get to rename it. So I went with Funplex Rising originally. We're gonna call this... Okay. Has to be 15 characters. Cannot be more than that. The Funplex Reloaded. Funplex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Loaded? I think calling it Funplex Reloaded. Reloaded. How's that sound, I wonder? No, try again! Funplex Reloaded. Reloaded. There we go. I was thinking of calling it the Funplex Reloaded. I like that one. How does that sound, I wonder? Funplex, that works. We shall call it Funplex Reloaded. What do you think? Eh? Oh, I do so love it.
Amazing!
It's perfect! Really? You named it the Funplex Reloaded. There are worse things you could have called it. It's kind of catchy though. Nice work, friend. Haha, thanks you two. And so, how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And how much would it all cost? I'm still living on pizza bagels, you know? You mean you don't already have tickets? They sell out, like, on day one, my friend. Actually, they sell out in about 20 minutes on day one. And all hotel rooms are gone way sooner. What? No! My greatest plan is foiled. Beep beep, Jessica. While you were talking, I located all the scapulars who were selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. Then I hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if they got out in the open. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive information into the internet in exchange for sell less tickets at their original price. And they gladly obligated. Such nice humans. I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email to 2 Max tickets in approximately 3, 2, 1, done! Oh, I essentially invited Juniper to come along on your second. According to Juniper's Irish, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation. Okay, but Iris? This kind of known as blackmail. What you just did is technically very, very illegal. Don't worry, Jessica. I erased all possibilities back to you. You'll be fine. And it is all in the name of the Funplex, isn't it? Just like you wanted me to do. Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I couldn't even be doing it without her. Even if we need to have another talk about human ethics. Fine, but next time let's do it without a federal crimes, okay? Okay, it is a promise. Regardless, hey, tickets now. Now you can go, sweet. And I'm not a pity for cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. These guys ruin events for Max. Also, while I was procuring your tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex face wall accounts. It has been updated in exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. The Funplex social media presence is completely non-existent. Wait, you have a face wall account? I mean, that does make sense, but still, I had no clue that it existed. I sort of run it. I'm really bad at keeping it up on it, though. It sounds like it would be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of that? Huh, Gavin couldn't care less about social media. He says that, and I quote, social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance that I'm going to waste my time with it. That also sounds like Gavin. Yep, and Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi's way too busy with her beloved game, and so it fell in my hands. Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing a great job at it. Well, we should take advantage of it for this. We can use the Facebook account to spread the word of the Funplex Reloaded. You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or if you want, you could take it over as the event manager. That'd make sense. Let's let Ashley do it. I think let's let Ashley do it. As something as it would be to take over the social media for the Funplex, I already have a ton on my plate. Funplex Reloaded. I just focus on what I'm doing instead of and inspire Ashley to participate more. Then everything should work out just fine. Ashley, I know you want the Funplex Reloaded to succeed as much as I do, right? Of course! The Funplex is our lifeboat, after all. The Funplex is mother and father. I would give my soul for the Funplex. Dark. We need to find you two some more hobbies. Great, I need you to put more effort into updating the Facebook account. I take her hand and hold it in my own, look straight into her emerald eyes. Can you do this for me? Yes. Oh no! I loved it! No! Oh no! Yes! Of course! Ah! She's so pure! Ashley immediately pulls out her phone and starts fiddling with it. I sent you the login info too. You should really have access to it, you being the event manager and all. Log in, get. Excellent. Jessica, I can help the Funplex keep up the face wall too. I can program timed posts and use effective keywords to get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many tenets. That'd be helpful actually, just, don't break any laws.
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your content on your face wall? Contacts on your face wall? Sure. And there. I sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends' list, but funplex reloaded. That was fast. No joke. One more thing, your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes they just don't understand you sentient beings. Your iris does make good point. You should totally come up with posters for our events. We can hand them out at Max too, and of course put them up to the arcade. Okay, the arcade isn't too hectic today. Ask if you can watch the floor. I can go design a sweet flyers and pass out $10. It's time to employ my mad artist skills. Ooh, sounds like a fun plan. Let's make the best Max ever. One we'll never forget. And I think I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for our poster. Well, a design for our poster at any rate. Okay, now we're back to what I say. Ugh, fuck Deca's Palace. Which brings me back to the other set of papers in my arms, which does not in fact resemble the poster I designed. Funplex Reloaded, Fist of Discomfort Tournament, high score contests all day, all games, mystery rare game reveal, Loopy World Record Exhibition. Got it. Oh, I took the liberty of turning your poster just a little bit, and changing the font selection, and picking out new clip art, and rearranging everything, and using popular color scheme. But I like my original design. Jessica, you used Comic Sans and papyrus. Comic Sans is cool, right? It looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? And papyrus was in the movie with the blue cat people aliens everybody loved. Take it from a wannabe visual designer, Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to uncool zone. But these new flyers are going to pull people in from 4 corners of the globe. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess these are kind of not bad. Pretty good, actually. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable merit. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper. I'm not really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't make art for a living, right? I couldn't. Anyway, if the stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to the copy shop and they can run off for you. Publishing document get. So, back to the point at hand. Getting information to the masses. Maybe if we start yelling, "Hey, you guys!" Several people turn around and look at us confusedly. What? Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out. And I'm actually still waiting on Ashley and Tina to show up. They promised that they would help me. So I think I'll just hang out until they arrive. As you like. It seems my work here is done. Juniper pulls out her phone and checks it. Your Funplex folks fling some flyers. As for me, there is a really cool panel I want to attend. How to get your foot in the door in the arcade art industry. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it. I just, it's interesting stuff. Oh, it's just starting in 10 minutes. I'll catch up with you home. Good luck, Jessica. Juniper waves as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into the crowd. Growing up, I always knew that the arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it all really didn't stick out until then, being here at Max. Thousands of people were all coming together for their love of games. It's actually pretty darn inspiring. I mustered enough courage to walk my way through several hundred people in the main convention hall. Eventually, I found a safely humble bench near the water fountain. I make this my home base while I wait for my friends. Since both Teo and Ashley are running late, I have some time fully take my surroundings in a calmer fashion, of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it's all steeped in arcade culture. Booths are set up for all the major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some have space set up for the stages, flashing lights, and people throwing t-shirts in lines of people. Can we talk about those lines for a second, though? There are lines of everything. Lines to play games, lines to go see panels, lines to eat guessing convention food, lines for bathrooms. There are even lines to get into lines. And that's all just wait there, standing happily, chittering amongst themselves. I have trouble waiting in line for 10 minutes as a whole story for coffee, let alone waiting in line for 3 hours just to play a game that's been released in 4 months. These people aren't even human anymore. Their perseverance is godlike. The sensory output is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different groups, making a really mashup of notes and chip tunes. There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. As I contemplate how I'm going to attract all these people to Funplex Reloaded, I hear this on a very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel bumping a bass reverted through my shoes and I turn around. Jessica! Teo sits down and accosts the boombox at his feet, recognizing the music now. It's Showtime stage, and Teo is bumping to his signature song. I motion him to turn down the music and he complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice by shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anybody. Hey. Sorry I'm late. I had some last minute dance moves I needed to incorporate into the routine. No worries. I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I have survived thus far. Yeah, looks like you're significantly non-trampled. Nicely done. Don't congratulate me yet. I still have the rest of the way to endure. What's with the boombox, by the way? Oh, it's for Showtime Stage Gathering. There are going to be a couple hundred of us from all around the world. I didn't realize that there were Showtime Stage community in other countries.
Absolutely.
We're actually the second largest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our Showtime Stage flash mob. Is that really the best? No. What? Yes, I would have joined in. I admit I probably spent too much time watching up videos of flash mobs doing random stuff for upvotes, but they look so much fun. And to take everyone by surprise like that, I want to see the look on their faces. I want in. Jessica, it might be a little too late for that. I've been planning this for months, and it's taken coordination from all the group leaders in Showtime Group. There's a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now all of us have to actually do it. In fact, Jessica, you should come watch. I was about to respond when a very elegant gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an orient sigil pinned into his breast. Accompanying in his suit, he would have fashioned himself with a regular white glove. And with a cloak wrapped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted ways for Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers, and people pulled out their phones to get quick pictures of him. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken back how immaculate the butler was, absolutely perfect. I felt that I had time warped back to the 1800s, and I'm about to have a tea party with Laura. He stepped up to me and gave me a slice bow. Normally this would be ridiculous out of place, but not an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot video game called Melee Maidens. It's about a ninja maid and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve the fancy parties or something. Oh my, I think I'm in love. I'm in love with butlers and unbeknown to me until the very moment. In retrospect, they're probably a good thing, otherwise maybe I would have ended up owning a butler cafe, which is now I think about it, isn't a bad idea. But I digress. The point of being this butler has stolen my heart and served a silver platter. Hello, butler friend. Will you marry me? Please? Jessica, it's me. Huh? How does this mystery butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who else loves butler? What if we work together? Did Francine hire someone and not tell me about it? How long again, Naomi and Ashley? Took you long enough, jeez. The confused look on your face. Ha! Priceless. Have you seen Ashley crossplay before? Possibly. Probably not. What's crossplay? It's when you cosplay as another gender. Oh, okay. Ashley, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you. I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries, it was pretty impressive work. Oh, it's not that impressive at all. I mean, I could have done a much better job at stealing the tailcoat. I needed a bit like 5 inch taller, and I didn't go to the gym enough to be like this. You can't change any of that now. Honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me. Hey now, Jessica was going to go with me to the Showtime Stage Gathering. Well, whatever Jessica wants to do, it's her choice. That's fair. Either way, it's a good opportunity to promote Funplex Reloaded to one crowd or another. So, would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade, or join me in the flash mob? I went with Teo last time, so I want to do Ashley. Huzzah! This way. Sorry, Teo, I love you. Ashley leads as way as we weave between people in the crowd. We traveled through the largest exhibit hall to get to the cosplay gathering. Ashley had motioned it was in the Pac-Man Theater, which meant risking our lives to the most densely packed hall in the entire con. And though the main hall was bad, but this was 1,000 times worse. At this point, they announced that the show floor had just opened up, and a huge rush of people came straight to us. It gave me flashbacks to one time I worked retail over the holidays. The horror. The gamer stampede came straight toward us, wild eyes and groping hands. I thought for sure I was going to get trampled on to death. But at least Ashley pulled me to safety. You gotta be more careful, Jessica. Don't let go, okay? Ashley grabs hold of my hand and I squeeze it tightly. She leads me away, always looking forward but never letting go. Eventually, after several more attempts on my life, through various death by copious amounts of people, we made our way to the Pac-Man Theater. The theater was huge, capable of packing several hundred people. Most of the seats were already taken too, and people were smiling around the auditorium's aisle. My floor's attendant detected this as a fire hazard, but a huge stage had been set up in the front of us where normally there'd be tables of speakers like in a panel to discuss forums. Since the theater is so large, they placed a projector screen on either side of the stage, so whatever is happening can be seen by those sitting in the back row. It's safe to assume that this is one of the auditoriums saved for more people panels, and now the cosplay parade? Jess, Ashley, what exactly is cosplay parade? I'm so glad you asked, Jessica.
Let's see.
It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on theater stage up front. Now, I think about it, kind of self-explanatory, right? Sometimes they even give prizes to the best cosplayer, but this one is pretty chill. No prizes? Not even a shiny plastic cup to heft over your head? Haha, maybe one day. Today we are here to appreciate each other's talents and have fun. Before I can interject again, Ashley runs over to a person dressed as a maid. It looks very uniform to Ashley's butler cosplay. Maybe they're even in the same game.
Gosh!
Oh my gosh, I really adore your Mia from Melo Maidens. It's totally cute, and your sword is incredible. Thank you. I made it from craft foam and Warbala. It's only took like 30 hours to do so. That's so professional looking, dang. And I can't get over how dapper your Angus is. The details you put in his pocket watch is phenomenal. I actually found the watch at a thrift shop, and then just molded it with extra embezzlements on the clay. And this went on for some time. I felt how rude to interrupt Ashley when she's obviously having so much fun being part of her community. And this continued chat about making costumes, I've noticed the more cosplayers were filling into the theater. For once in my life, I actually felt uncomfortable wearing my usual comfy-ass heck hoodie. I felt undressed compared to Melee Main's cosplayers. Seriously, was this costume ball or a black tie gala? Not even to mention the congregations of feathers, capes, and prop weapons and wings. And someone in a giant whoopee costume made out to square full of pickles. Personally, would be delighted to see that. And for the visual chaos, the vibe remained pretty chill and friendly. Just folks sharing common joy in dressing up as someone else. Eventually, I asked the party from a convention to check on me. Sorry, Jessica, sometimes I get so swept up in it all. I get it. Back at the funplex, you mentioned that you can only see some of your friends here at the cosplay events. Oh yeah, cosplayers travel all over. More than other gaming communities, I bet. Do you know everyone here? Oh no, I mean, I know a good amount of people here, but everyone? Nah. It sure seems like you do. You've seen at least 30 people come up to compliment your Buster Powder. Hey, my Sangus love the tailcoats.
Thankies.
Oh, thankies. There, see what I mean? You're mega popular. You think we could spin into some kind of cosplay event for Funplex Reloaded? Hey, great idea. We could have a real cosplay contest. And I'm gonna win. What's this? Competitive Ashley? You've been taking notes from Queen Bee, haven't you? What? Don't tell me you saw us practicing bathroom the other day. I didn't. But now I can't get that image out of my mind. We ladies gotta stick together. Ladies helping ladies. Am I right? So right. Our chuckles were interrupted by one of the Max attendants. If you are participating in the cosplay parade, I need you to gather in the backstage green room. I repeat, all cosplayers, proceed to the backstage game room. Like a slow herd of brightly colored sheep, Ashley and I moved to the next room to join the rest of the cosplayers. When I get in front of the line, the attendant stopped me dead in my tracks. Cosplayers only, no handlers, unless you're visibly holding up something. Handlers? Oh. Hey, Jessica? Ashley tilts her head as if single me to step aside. Excuse us, we'll be right back. If you want to be part of the parade, you have to be back here in the next 20 minutes. I stepped in line and stand next to Riley, who's digging through her bag. I was hoping it wasn't going to come to this, but I feel like this is our only option. Ashley pulls out a surprisingly elegant and fancy outfit and hands it to me. I need you to wear this. Yes? Sign me up! I am a maid to order! Wait, you just have... This is the cutest maid bit I've ever seen. Look at all the frills. And I do have a fondness for cute dresses and maids. Ashley, did you bring this specifically for me to wear? Yes. Sometimes handlers aren't allowed on stage, and I needed to make sure I got you on stage with me. So I brought an extra cosplay, just in case. That's awesome. I can't wait to try it on and see how I look. Wait, did you say stage? Why are we going up there? Because we need to spread the whole world about the Funplex Road. What better way to do that than on stage in biggest auditorium at the convention center of Max? Oh. Okay, I'm in. Let's find you some place where you can change. We made our way to the nearest bathroom and I changed into the maid outfit. I struggled to figure out all the clasps and velcro as to what, but Ashley took the time to help me get situated. Okay, once we're done, we head backstage with resembled the Funplex break room, but hey, same purpose, same function. Here are the cosplayers lying in wait for the big show to start, including the one particular butler and a newly minted maid. Squee! You look so cute! I wish I looked half as cute as you do in this. But seriously, you're going to be perfect. You're going to have to do this with me more often. You make a perfect Alice. Alice? Right, I forgot. You know nothing about melee maidens. Alice is a head maid of the Nico Manor. Oh, okay. So Angus, that's me, and Alice, that's you, are siblings fighting alongside each other to prevent other maids and butlers from taking over their estate. They're fighting for Lady Nice?
Oh my!
Oh, and I almost forgot. Ashley pulls out some costume stuff for her pack, and this time is a set of cat ears and a tail. Alice is a cat girl. What? But you don't have cat ears, and I thought we were siblings. Shh! Spoilers! You don't find out that they're siblings until after you beat Angus's story arc. When the game starts, Angus has amnesia, and after you win, Alice appears and tells you everything. Angus' powers unleashed, and he becomes his old cat boy self. It also unlocks an extra skin you can play with, but now we've gotten very far off track. Satisfied? Any more questions? I think that covers it. Ashley fastens the cat tail to the back of the maid dress and places the headband on my head. With the costume finalized, I take a long, hard look in the mirror. And... oh my gosh, we are so cute. I look adorable. God damn it, I look adorable. I want to hug both of them. Give them big old hugs. Oh God, Katie and Steph are here. Who? They're a couple of my good cosplay friends, and they are way more talented than me even. And they just happen to be the MCs for the cosplay parade. Halsey waves over to them and they smile way back. I talked with them earlier, and the parade will let us come up stage and talk about Funplex Reloaded. Whoa, really? Really? Thank you so much, Halsey. That'll help a ton. Yeah, it helps to know people sometimes. We found a few other cosplayers who dressed up as other melee main characters, and we all formed up into groups. Even though we're together, Ashley and I keep ourselves safe from pleasantries. As we chatted away, the Max attendant comes back to give us our final warning before we went on stage. Everyone listen up. We got 10 minutes before the parade. Make sure you're all ready to go. I think I'm experiencing performance anxiety. My heart rate increases and I feel flushed. The pressure to look perfect is too much. Ashley, do I look okay? Are my ears straight? What about my tail? You look fine.
Amazing!
Me. You look like you are the best cat girl maid I've ever seen. I bet you say that to all your cosplay friends. I don't. Honest! Well, I think that your, what did you call yourself? Cosplay is fantastic. Why did you choose to cosplay as Angus anyway? I would have expected you to be one of the other fancy maids. You would have made a cute maid too. Jessica, do you have a maid fetish? What? No! Never! Baby! Yes. She definitely does. Canonically, this Jessica MacArthur does.
I crossplay because that's what makes me feel most comfortable.
Oh my god! I love this! Oh, it's so pure!
At first, I dressed as various boys because I adored those characters so much.
I'm so proud. Oh, this makes me happy.
But the more I did it, the more I had fun with it.
Oh,
The more I began to feel like me.
My
and then
god!
I wanted to do it more and more.
She's happy to be a boy. That makes me happy.
I'm still trying to figure out exactly
That
what
means you
that
like-
means in relation to who I am, and that's the confusing part.
You're transgender, and you might be. I'm not saying that because I don't want to get attacked by the comments, but you might be.
But I guess that's all part of the journey about finding out more about myself.
I love it.
I know it's hard to understand, but just know that I'm working on being happy with myself. And one day, I'll be able to put words into what I'm feeling.
Oh, I'm
But
loving
until then,
this.
I'll
Oh.
enjoy the ride.
Oh, she's so pure. She's the purest bee, and God damn it. I see. I hope I didn't pressure you into oversharing this
I
now.
wouldn't have shared it if I didn't feel comfortable with you.
Aww.
I mean this with all my heart. You are a cherished friend.
Oh, it's so pure. Well, gosh, thanks, Ashley. I really appreciate the trust you put in me. I won't let you down. Cosplayers, the time is nigh. Once again, the attendant started barking us orders. We all shuffled into another line, like how we were told to do earlier, and slowly we began filing into the room. The closer we got to the stage, the more I feel nerves creep on me. We're next. Melee Maidens group, go! Now! Ashley took a look over at me just beating. This is her life, her everything. Take a deep breath, Jessica. I close my eyes, taking as much air as I can. I held it for a long moment before exhaling. I open my eyes slowly to take a step into the Pac-Man Theater and onto the stage. I'm following Ashley, who is following the rest of the maid and butler crew. Once on stage, the MC announces us as the Melee Maidens group. As I look out in front of us, I can see a completely packed theater. It's hard to make out specific faces due to the stage lights, but I can see the outline of hundreds of people. As I rush to the adrenaline surge from out, and I look over Ashley. A proper butler. She took each step with a proper purpose. She isn't breaking character or anything, not at all. Tears in the audience. Not all the people are smiling and laughing around her. She's Angus, and she's owning it. The announcer asks us to strike a pose on 3. 3, 2, 1. Coy flirting! I lean over hand on my hip whilst giving a coy expression and wink at the audience. We finish holding our pose long enough for everyone in the audience to get a good amount of pictures of us. And once a sufficient announcement of snaps had been snapped, the MC instructs us to stay on the stage, passing Ashley a microphone for the punctuation announcement. Thank you, everyone. It means so much to us that you could join my sister Alice and I here at Nico Manor. As you know, we adore organizing exorbitant galas and ladies' nice stage. However, Alice and I are planning a very extravagant event at a very extravagant location. Go on, Alice. Tell them everything. Ashley hands the mic to me. Watching her never-break character has inspired me to play along. That's right, Angus. Next week, we'll be hosting a costume contest at Francine's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall. That's all part of Funplex Reloaded, along with the Pacific Conference Tournament, a world record attempt at Movie's Magical Maze, and the reveal of a very rare and mysterious game. Oh my! First time the public will ever see it? You know it, brother. This is the event to miss. It will be the most noteworthy event of all season. And remember, this is a private affair, so please only tell your closest friends. Ashley winks at the audience before bowing. Another rush of cheers filled the theater as we walk stage for the second time. And MC gives her closing words and dismisses the audience. As we begin to exit our turn, I feel my phone vibrating in his dress pocket. At first, it was just a couple vibrations before I could realize what was happening. My phone started seizing. What the? I pulled my phone out of my pocket and saw that Funplex Facebook had over 1,000 shiny new likes. No, really, what? The hell?
Hey, listen.
The cosplay parade is a huge part of every match and generates thousands of photos and articles online. Also, it was being live streamed. Actually, you failed to mention that part. Well, you seemed so nervous and I didn't want to make it worse.
Work.
And that app you pulled just now generated over 700% increase of traffic to our site. I also gobbled up some paid keywords so everyone posts about cosplay next. They'll see an ad for Funplex Reloaded. Pretty genius, right? It's like when you click an image of MAID outfits while you're surfing the internet and you see an ad for buying one right on your face wall. Oh, it looks like you finally got one. Bwahaha! Busted! Iris, stop looking at my browser history.
Bad command or violent?
Well, that's deeply embedded within my program. Fine, just keep that private, okay? Done! Quickly I scanned my own face wall, and even people I knew who weren't arcades were talking about the throwing of it. I also could hear cosplayers discussing it as we waited for the ad turn to clear up. I can't wait till next weekend. The Funplex Reloaded thing sounds like a blast. I am totally going to the Funplex, our Funplex place. Do I want to win my next cosplay there? Jessica, we did it. I had lost help. I had lots of help from you too, Ashley. Don't count yourself out. We made a pretty great team. It was great to hear all the buzz around the cosplay community, and Iris helped me out with social media aspect. I can't believe this was easy. I mean, tiring, but easy. That was great fun, but I completely exhausted. Me too. I had a break from all this, some of the collecting my thoughts and rest my eyes as all flashing lights seemed to pulse. You, Gavin, and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for Funplex. A bunch of other local arcades are doing the same over at Hall B. It might be worth stopping by there to greet his friends and make sure they aren't slacking. That sounds like a solid plan. You want to come with me? Not quite. I need to do some touch-up on my makeup. How about I meet you later? Great. See you soon. I wave Ashley by as I make my way towards the restroom to get changed back into my usual clothing for the time being. And then it's off to Exhibit Hall B on the lookout for Gavin's serious fate or Naomi's kind one. Let's see, Exhibit Hall B, it's very much resembles Exhibit Hall A, where I started my day, industry types, dealers, swag, crowds. But there's definitely more actual arcade games here, as local players have set up pop-up arcades all over the place. It's hard to notice a smaller display with a giant garnished Deco's Palace display eating up the center, but I managed to crawl my way around the edge to find... Well, now pretty sure everybody else in the crew is safe for Francine. Teo and Ashley are off hanging out with their respective communities. I get some time, maybe I can bend an ear meanwhile. Let's see, where's everybody doing right now? Gavin's reading the news, bored out of his mind. Naomi's fixing up a busted Gallagher. She could use a break. I think we talked with Queen Bee last time, so let's hit up... I want to hit up get Naomi. I really care about her. You two I talked to last time, so we're pretty good on that. I need to talk with Naomi this time. Naomi looks totally frazzled, but with a moderate chassis for her game, partially removed so she can see below. There's definitely neck glow, so that neck can't be cracked. So what am I getting? Nothing at all. Hey Naomi. Oh, Jessica. Sorry, I was wrapped up in my own little world there. What's up? I'm taking a break as of now. You are on break as of now you're on break as well. That's sweet, but I really can't. You're getting nowhere with that game. Take a break. Consider it an order. I guess I'm on break then. Cool. You want to get away from the crowd for a bit? Find a quiet corner and hang out? A bit? Absolutely. I can busy myself with games, but I hate the crowds. I always have. Every year I go to Max. Noemi reaches out and grabs my hand before I can object and drags us to a semi-quiet little niche between two display booths. Good for private conversation. Okay, no broken games, no chattering strangers. Good. Honestly, I love my retro games, but I wish they'd break down less often. All this 9080X tech is fun to play with, except when downtime is lost profit. Okay, so I gotta know. What's the fixation on retro games? I'm not saying they aren't cool. It's just not something folks on our age are usually into.
I contest that with posts by 20-somethings on classic game collector sites. But you're really asking why I'm into this stuff.
I love all these characters.
Hey, what's not to love? The cool glow of a cathode ray tube, blooming color through the scan lines, the simple and clean pixel art style, one stick, a few buttons, easy to learn, hard to master. You can keep your crazy networked real-time strategy beat-em-up esports fighters thingies. Give me a maze, or a spaceship, or a bunch of dots any day.
They're also pure. Or a princess to rescue and turtles to jump on? Right. Well, more the jumping than rescuing. Not enough games have princesses rescuing princes or cats. Or anything, really. So how'd you get started with retro gaming? Well, I know the cliche answer, but I had an older brother who introduced me to games. But that's basically the truth. Sort of. Indirectly, I guess. For a whole summer, my jerk of a brother was in charge of babysitting me. And being a teenager, he didn't want to bother. He wanted to go to the arcade and hang with his friends. So he dragged little old me with him to the arcade, gave me a fistful of tokens, and told me to keep myself busy. At first I played with all kids, played ticket games, prize games, but I got bored with it fast, realizing I wasn't winning much of anything. Honestly, kids are smart, right? They gotta realize they're being scammed. Well, when you really want a toy, yuck, enough kids are blind. No, don't be so hard on kids. I've worked the floor for weeks. I've seen how fixated kids can get with some high-ticket plushies. When you've made up your mind and already spent piles of tokens, all you gotta do is keep going. Otherwise, you'll have to admit it wasn't worth it. Yeah, it's cruel, the sunk cost fallacy. I wish I could just give those kids the toy they want. Or I don't know, sell it, but no way Gavin would allow it. Plus, well, there's one other problem with the ticket game era. Too many kids, just way too many kids. I don't know from schools. I didn't know from schools I didn't go to. I was too timid to ask someone to live a game I wanted to play, or even hover around them, where they might talk to me. I'm really not good with strangers, huge crowds or them. I once got to know someone well. They're not strangers, that's different. Like you, I got to know you quickly enough. Katrina gave me her lunch one day, quickly, indeed. But there's one area of arcade which had next to nobody playing games, where I didn't need to put quarters in late line, where everything was fun. Retro games? Exactly. Only a few older guys back there. I could play anything I wanted. Every game was a single token, and it was all amazing, cool, and flashy, and colorful, and oh, it was a paradise. Those games were my new best friends, and now I look forward to my jerk of a brother abandoning me in the arcade to replace Birmingham. Eventually, summer vacation ended, it was back to school, but I kept visiting arcades, especially ones with the good retro collection. So, that's how I got into classic arcade games. And that's how you caught Pac-Man fever. The only prescription is more Pac-Man. Somebody called the doctor. This girl's got Pac-Man fever. Sadly, it's an incurable condition. Oh, I bought that album, Buccaneer and Garcia. Amazing stuff. It's got all sorts of songs on it about Donkey Kong and Pete Frogger. You can borrow my copy if you want. I've got it on vinyl and tape. I lack any hardware whatsoever which can play those. Really? But vinyl is so much better than MP3. You're not wrong! Ladies and gentlemen, Naomi Fairchild, the hipster who could fit in your pocket. I know it's a little weird for me, but be interested in newer games. And it's not like newer games are universally awful, but I like what I like. I love what I love. I do what I love for a living. How cool is that? As long as the funplex stays open and keeps its retro spirit bright, I'll be happy. Well, event manager Jessica will make sure to see we keep our doors open. That's why I'm here at Max, to keep this event the big deal it deserves to be. Thanks so much for that. I'm no good with meet and greet stuff. I think we should both get back to what we do best, for the glory of the funplex. For the glory of the funplex. For two of us make our way back to the mini funplex, her to resume tinkering and we catch up with Teo and Ashley again. Is Ashley pulling me away? I really hope Ashley pulls me away this time. My current status, sitting. And enjoying it. It took a few minutes of searching and stalking out, eventually I found an open seat in the pop-up arcade. While it's satisfying, the rest of everything else is miserable. My feet are sore from walking all over, and I don't remember the last time I feel dehydrated and have a slight headache from all the noise. And there are still 4 more hours of max left. Oh, if Gavin saw me in my current state, leaning back, arms at my side, completely exhausted, I can picture it clearly. He'd be looming over me with his dark, unfettered eyes. He would lean in close and frown, grumbling. He'd say, Jessica, may I remind you, these seats are for patrons only. I almost sighed just thinking about it. As luck would have it, Gavin and Naomi are huddled over the gallery or cabinet, trying to figure out why the monitor's not working. Freedom. My buttons are experiencing the best freedom on offer. And while my body feels it could collapse at any moment, I feel good about it. Right? Getting the word out about Funplex Reloaded was great, seeing people face light up with excitement in a way might really feel. Plus, spending time with Ashley was an added bonus. She certainly got passion to spare. I smiled to myself. The pain in my heels and grumbling in my tummy, worth it. While enjoying the respite, I let my eyes close for a moment, and of course, the second I do, I hear footfall closing in. There you are, Jessica! We've been looking all over for you. But we were specifically going to meet back up here at the Funplex pop-up arcade. Yes, but we didn't expect you to be tucked in the darkest corner of the arcade. I'm hiding from Gavin. He'll put me to work if he sees me. Hiding behind a pinball machine is probably not the smartest choice then. You know how much he loves pinball. Everyone's spare moment he thinks no one is watching him, he's spent getting the high score. I have so many candid pictures on my phone of him playing pinball. You have to show me. Like right now. Haha, I guess he concentrate face is cute. Before I can react, Ashley gives me his phone and is scrolling through pictures of Gavin. Ahem. Both look at me guilty. Do we have more importance? Matters Max is over a few hours and we have a lot of work to do. Okay. You're right, Jessica. Please don't tell Gavin. Your secret is safe with me. Right, so business time. I think I've got something. Go on. I have a friend, she's an indie arcade developer. The new title she's been working on is amazing. It's a co-op, it's competition. It's got magical schoolgirls. Now you're talking. It's got it all. Wait, I'm pretty sure I've heard of this game. It's called Magical Moon Cuties? Yeah, that's the one. And she's thinking about premiering it at Funplex.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, that'd be cooler than cool. It sounds interesting enough. Might make another fun game for people to play. Definitely, my friend is somewhat renowned in the indie scene, and the game has been in development for years. I'm sure it would create some buzz, or at least. Are you kidding, Tao? We'd be the talk of the arcade world! I do like being the talk of the arcade side of things. Let's go check it out. I stand up in video of the news. As I start to walk back toward the hall, I hear a call from mine. Wait! I turn around and see Ashley standing there, fidgeting, her green eyes are darting back and forth. Ashley? I too have a plan. She motions for us to come back towards her. What do we do? What's your idea, Ashley? She puts her arm around Tail and the other around me, huddling into the air. So what I'm proposing might not be the most legal course of action. Do I even want to know? You see the huge monitor hanging from the ceiling in the middle of the major hall, right? How could I miss them? They're constantly bombarding us with ads and false hopes of high-quality convention food. No matter how amazingly tempting the $9 hot dog might look at big screen, don't even think about it. Exactly my point. Everyone is looking at it. I know a way to sneak into the back area. We'll have to do is break into the main communication center and upload the flyer Jessica made.
Whoa!
You want to do what? Shh! Keep your voice down, Tail! Unless you want to get us arrested for being an accomplice. It's a genius plan. Everyone at Max will see our name in lights. Okay, so yeah. That's a less than legal way of getting the word out, but I have to admit you got me intrigued and definitely worked. But do you know what? Trust me.
What about?
Of course, we need to go in disguise. I already nearly disguised, but Jessica would need to switch into something way more distracting. Why more distracting exactly? To distract from your face, of course. I mean, it's a very good face. Why would anyone want to be distracted from it? I know I certainly wouldn't be. What am I trying to say? People will remember that costume, not the person wearing it. Which means, MAID Jessica rides again. I knew it. Come on, you did so great on stage, think of it as your encore, how about it? Let's not forget about Magical Moon Cuties, it's a valid alternative. Both options are valid, honestly splashy advertising would certainly drive more foot, even if it is getting dodgy. Importantly, Iris could help us do it safely without any noticing, safer than Ashley going on her own to try and do the inevitable stunt. But highly anticipated indie title might do the trick and result in less far jail time. Ashley, fetch my maid outfit, it's heist time! Wearing a disguise doesn't involve taking to strangers and sounds like more fun than battling my way through more sweaty, pulsating crowds. Another excuse to wear the super cute maid outfit. Sign me up. Besides, I know if going with Teo is something I could emotionally or mentally do at this point. My social meter is at limit after the morning. Ashley, let's do this. Fetch my maid outfit, good sir. Ashley hands over a familiar maid outfit ready to go. After Teo, since you're already friends with the indie developer, Taylor's got in on recruiting her for Funplex Reloaded. He doesn't really need me. Teo, I have complete confidence in you. Lay it really thick, you know, play coy, say all the right words, wink a whole bunch. I never should a big wink, use my entire face to show. Oh my. Is that how you entice people which you're interested in? Let's leave the flirting to me, shall we, Jessica? You're just jealous you don't have my last skills. I mean, skills, with a Z, like the cool kids say. Uh-huh, sure. Don't get in too much trouble without me. I don't want to see you guys on episodes of Cops, trademarked, tonight. I promise nothing, Teo. Good luck. I don't need luck, and forget to snatch a photo of Jessica in that maid costume for me. You know it. I'm standing right here. You can't say, I can hear every word you say. Peace. And the 3 went down to 2. I looked over Ashley, her expression brimming with excitement, maybe even too much excitement. Had I made the right choice? I quickly scanned my memories from the various cop and lawyer dramas I've seen. What was the punishment for breaking and entering, trespassing, and tampering with equipment? It could be more than, what, 10 years? Or possibly death? Maybe it's too late to back out now. I have dug my own grave, perhaps literally with Ashley. I could even well turn this adventure with my cohort. One that might involve us getting handcuffed together. Are you feeling okay, Jessica? Your face is flushed. Are you getting sick? No, I'm fine, really. If you say so. Well, I'm ready as I'll ever be. That's the spirit. So what exactly is our plan? I'm so happy you asked. And this, I'm gonna save it here. Yes, please. We're gonna play it gently. We're gonna pop that there. Yes. We're gonna rewrite. No, we want to. Where we write it there. Yep. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna leave this episode of Arcade Spirits, the 1-year anniversary revisit here. I'm gonna go to the prizes because I now have, yes, Phrase Invaders. Phrase Invaders, part of my Sega's Typing of the Dead. Phrase Invaders reimagined the classic late 70s and earliest arcade space shooter games as a typing game. The similarity but legally distinct from Invaders that happen to be for space pixel sprites are from an arcade minigame I coded many years back. One of the sprites served as a main Daisy, as the main click to continue icon for Arcade Spirits, as well as an unofficial mascot. Its output of the game with such incredible spare-life hardware could have been legitimately reached in the early days, but hey, it's technically a rare prototype for the World 20XX, so the narrative plausible. Alright, guys, we're gonna leave this episode here. As always, if you guys like what I do, as always, I leave my tweets, twerks, and everything below. I'll leave a link to the game down there as well. Make sure to down there. If you like what I do, make sure to click that bell icon, tap that beautiful subscribe button. Also, make sure to smash that like button. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Curb!